As you can see, I entered all the data as step 4 states. So next is step 5, and it says that I need to open a database called provider from the actually downloaded files. So I know where I downloaded the file. Basically the file is right here. Okay, not in here. Student data files, tutorial 1 through 4 and review. This is the provider basically. So I double clicked on it, and that I opened the database, and this is the business. If I hover my mouse right here and right click, or I mean left click, it highlights the entire data, and then I can right click and say copy, and then I go back again, and here I say paste. Yes, so I pasted all the data. I don't need this, so I'm just gonna close it. Okay, so I have all the data, or copied all the data basically. The next it says 6 resize column in datasheet as necessary, which we have already done basically. If we click on it and double click, it automatically resizes, and it says resize. Okay, close the company table and then use the navigation pane to open it. So it's telling us to close it, so we're going to close it. It's asking to see whether we want to save it. So we're going to say yes. It's saying we should reopen it, which we just did. Now it says step number 8 says use the simple query wizard to create a query that includes the company, product, first name, contact, last, and phone fields. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to create, and then it says query wizard, and from here simple query wizard is already selected. We're just gonna say okay, and now we have to select the fields. The fields are listed here. It says includes company, product, contact first, contact last. So company, product, contact first, contact last, and phone fields. Okay, and phone is this one. Name the query company, so we're gonna say next. Company, it says company list, so we're gonna call it company list. Finish. So the query is created right here. Again, we can highlight all the records and double click, and it automatically adjusts. So the format is correct, everything looks good right now. So we can just say save. So the query is saved. And step 9, it's saying use the form tool to create a form for company table. Save the form as company info. So again, form. Oh, I think this isn't the one, so we're gonna say no, we don't want to save the form. So what we can do is close it. This is the company. So we're gonna say create a form. So it automatically created that form, and it says save the form as company info. Save company info. Okay, as you can see right here, this form is displayed. So if we close it, it's there. If we double click on it, it opens. So we just created a form. We don't need that. Then it says use the report tool to create a report based on the company table. So this is the company table is open. So again, report, there is a report option. Just click on it, and it's already created. Basically, next thing it says is to resize all these fields so it looks a little bit neater. because as you can see company field is too wide and there are a lot of blank spaces in here and it doesn't need it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna drag it and make sure that it's not as wide as before. This one looks good, this one looks good. We could adjust this a little bit from here. Just gonna say this. Okay, now let's do that. City, the state it right here. Zip code it here. Contact last, and now initial contact. Okay, it looks better than before. This particular field we need to adjust that as well. It's kind of cut off. Now it looks good. So if we just say save, it's asking for the name, so we're going to say company details. Say okay. So now company details is showing. So you can just close it, double click. So as you can see, it says close the company table and repair the supplier database. Company table. So okay, close. Okay, close the supplier database. So we can just close it. Before we close, it's already saved, so exit. So if we go back, we'll find that it's week 1. Double click on it. I just opened it. So we have company table, we have company list as a query, we have form, company info, and report. So double click on it. It's gonna open each one, and everything looks good. The first assignment is completed. Similarly, you'll have to do the second assignment and zip them up basically using a either WinZip or any other tool that you prefer to use. So the main important thing here for all assignment is to make sure that all the chapter, basically all the steps within the chapter, because chapter has practice basically examples. You need to make sure that you go over them very carefully. If you do that, you should be able to complete all or any assignment, and it should not be any problem for you. But even if you have any questions, if you get stuck, feel free to contact me, send me a message, and I'll be glad to help you out. I hope this was helpful. Thank you, and bye bye.